Pakistan's former and ruling finance ministers have expressed split views over default risk the country faces amid the ongoing economic crisis. The financial wizards have, however, emphasized the need for external funding to shore up reserves, while the South Asian nation has so far failed to persuade the IMF to resume a bailout program.
Pakistan's former and ruling finance ministers Miftah Ismail and Ishaq Dar have not been able to agree on whether the national economy is still in the red or out of danger. During interviews with the local media channels on Tuesday, Dar's predecessor Miftah Ismail insisted that the default risk would not subside unless IMF, the International Monetary Fund, came to the table. Dar, on the other hand, argued that the country's performance criteria was up to the mark, but Pakistan had eroded its credibility before the IMF due to the actions of the previous government, and the fund was asking for further information rather than just current quarter. During an event in Islamabad on Wednesday, he emphasized that the foreign lenders must realize that Pakistan is facing a forex currency crunch.
That will have to understand this is neither Bank of England or Federal Reserve that we can afford that if it goes outside the band or below the band and they intervene and spend whatever they spend or buy whatever they buy, we have constraint of forex reserves.
An IMF review for the release of its next tranche of funding has been pending since September, leaving Pakistan in dire need of external financing. Pakistan has failed to persuade the IMF to review the surcharges it collects from them on loans that are not repaid quickly. Pakistan's finance ministry last week said the government had put in place austerity measures aimed at eliminating non-essential expenditure and had been focusing on energy conservation to reduce its import bill.